Hi. How you doing, Mario?
Good, good, I'm good. And
Good
you?
day, Jose Chaparro.
Nice to meet you.
How you doing? Little nervous?
Good, little bit.
Okay. So, just tell me something about yourself real fast, so I can get to know
I
you.
graduated in 2012 from UTEP, and uh, my previous job was on adult clinic, the acute population, and I don't know, I really enjoy what I do.
Okay, I'm looking at your resume. So you did work right after graduation. So why are you looking for another job?
The administration of the place where I used to work was kind of shaky. They would tell you one thing one day and then switch to another thing.
Okay.
They were having troubles with um, Medicare and all that stuff, so I wanted to get out before something happened.
Okay. So that's the main reason why you left your job?
You can say that. Yeah,
Okay.
I wasn't really.
We're not happy.
No,
Okay.
I wanted to try something different.
So working in this clinic, so what's your experience in what you did? So tell me a little bit of what you did on that on
It
your work.
was mainly in a acute setting, so a lot of total hip replacement, total knee replacement. We had some CVAs, many different diagnoses, and it was mainly about an hour to an hour and a half of OT every day with each patient. Yeah, that's
So how many patients or clients did you see per day?
per day OT about 6,
Okay.
and then for documentation it would take me like an hour. So yeah, it was a full 8 to 9 hour day.
And population was mainly geriatrics. Correct?
Geriatrics.
Okay. So what would you say is your greatest ability in OT?
I would say since I just graduated not too long ago, I'm still excited about the profession I want. I look forward to seeing different diagnoses and learning about the each patient and being like the most effective I can be at my job. So I'm still excited to be doing this.
I'm really excited for you as well. So why do you want to work here?
I heard from a friend that used to work here that it was just a great place, and I felt that I needed to expand my knowledge, not just stick to one setting. So I saw that you were hiring, and I thought that it was time for me to expand.
What makes you qualified for this job?
Well, I think I have the knowledge to work with the amputee population. I saw several cases in my previous job, and I think yeah, that would be
Okay.
good for the position.
What would your previous coworkers say about you and that you can implement in this job?
Okay, well, my coworkers, I never had any troubles. I think they would say that I'm easy to work with,
Okay.
very patient person. I can adjust to different challenges. So
So how do you handle any situation that is unpleasant for you, like in case you're under pressure and frustrated? What will you do in that case?
well, I'd say I'm a very patient person, so I don't really let it affect me that much if it's not something that I can control. I'm pretty good at just letting it.
That's really good. Are you applying for any other jobs or this is the only one you're seeing?
No, this is the only one.
Okay. Are you well, like what is your experience working with team, like as in a team, working in teams, like working with a patient, but with PTs at the same time, SLPs?
Yeah, well, I did that every day in my previous work, which is we all have to adjust to everybody's different goals and work together as a team. We used to have what we call like team huddles every day and discuss patients and see what everyone saw different in them and how they were approaching their goals. So um, I know how to be part of
Is
it.
there any kind of or like any sort of persons you don't like working with, or do you have any problems working with different persons or different therapists?
No, not
Um,
really. I'm a very open-minded person. I don't see religion, race, or anything.
what would you say is your biggest weakness?
Biggest weakness. Yeah, I know. Sometimes I don't push hard enough my patients. I sometimes if they tell me that they're too tired or something that I sometimes just let them take breaks, and I'm not that strong-minded with some patients. And I think that can be seen as a weakness sometimes because you have to push them hard.
Okay. Okay, tell me some suggestion that you made in your previous job that was successfully implemented.
Okay, yeah, we had some cases of people that were developing wounds because of being on bed or on the wheelchair too much. And a lot of times people just didn't care. They just did the wound care and they stayed in the chair and they go about therapy the same as they did. So I try to implement a schedule where one discipline sees the patient and then they can get back to bed and reposition themselves. And then after an hour or so being in bed, getting them up again, and then after that discipline is over, back to bed so they don't have to be on the wheelchair that much and don't like have the 3 hours of therapy straight.
Okay, that's really good. How do you see yourself in 5 years?
Uh, Hopefully, I don't know, maybe still working here if it works out for both of us, and just expanding and being a better occupational therapist.
That's a good answer. Thank you. So why should I hire you?
So, like I said, I'm really still excited about what I do, about being an occupational therapist. I keep studying on subjects that are current, so I try to stay ahead of the game, and because I want to be the best I can be for my patients.
And are there any decisions that you find difficult to take at all in this field?
I don't know. I don't think so. Maybe there are some decisions that are hard to take, like when you are not seeing progress in a patient and you have to discharge, and those can be hard, but I have no trouble making them.
Okay. Well, do you have any questions for me right now, Mr. Carrasco?
Mm, um, when should I expect to hear from you?
Well, we have all your information, and there's only 3 other candidates that are looking for this position. So I believe that you will have an answer no later than today.
Okay.
Okay. Your resume, even though you have been working only for a couple of years, I do see that you have a lot of experience in this field, and I see a lot of potential in you. And I hopefully will see you here soon.
Okay.
Thank you, Mr. Carrasco.
Thank you.